Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into a really cool idea, the sovereign self. We're going to explore why, in a world that's all about being seen, some people make a very deliberate choice to go for privacy over popularity. You know who I'm talking about, right? Maybe you're even one of them, the digital ghost. They've got the accounts, but they barely ever post. Or maybe they don't even bother with social media at all. So, in a culture that basically rewards us for sharing every single moment, why would anyone choose to be invisible? Let's unpack that puzzle. So, to really get why someone would choose to be private, we've got to understand the world that most of us are living in online. And I want you to think of it like an economy, a massive, bustling economy where the currency isn't dollars, it's attention. And this is the currency. We're all super familiar with it. Likes, followers, shares, comments, views. For so many people, this isn't just random data, it's a real, direct measure of their social value. In the digital world, this is how success often gets defined. The more you have, the more valuable you seem to be. Now, the engine that drives this entire economy, it has a name. It's called external validation. It's that deep psychological need to get approval and feel worthy based on what other people think and click and share. Your value is basically decided by everyone else. So that's the dominant system, right? That's the game. But what if that whole economy of likes is, well, optional? What if some people are playing a completely different game with a totally different currency? And that brings us to the core idea of this whole explainer, the sovereign self. Now, this isn't about rejecting the world or living in a cave. It's about something way more powerful. It's about building your world from the inside out. So this is that alternative currency we were talking about, internal validation. With this, your self-worth comes from your own standards, your own principles, your own values. It's totally separate from external praise, whether that's from your boss, a friend, or, 1,000 strangers on the internet. Just look at this side by side, it makes it so clear. On the left, you've got external validation, which is constantly looking for approval. It's fueled by likes and followers, and it absolutely needs a digital audience to survive. But then you look to the right, to internal validation. It runs on personal standards, fueled by a secure self-esteem, and, this part is the game changer, it feels complete without an audience. This quote right here just nails it. The whole foundation for internal validation is a secure self-esteem. It's that quiet confidence that lets you know your own worth, so you don't need a digital crowd cheering you on all the time just to feel okay. You already feel whole. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But what does it actually look like in practice? How does this internal validation really show up in our real world, or I guess our real online behavior? You can think of it like a pathway to what we might call audience independence. It starts with step one, the big one, developing that secure self-esteem. From there, you learn to rely on your own internal standards for what's good or valuable. And the result? You feel complete, all on your own. So for the sovereign self, choosing privacy isn't about being afraid or hiding away from the world. It's actually an act of incredible self-assurance. It's a statement that says, hey, I don't need your validation to know my own worth. So why does any of this matter for you? Well, first, it's a super powerful reminder that your value as a person has absolutely nothing to do with digital numbers. Second, it can totally reframe how we see other people. That person with the really quiet online presence, maybe they're not antisocial. Maybe they're just incredibly self-assured. And finally, just understanding this can fundamentally change your own relationship with social media, turning it from a source of pressure into just a simple tool, one you can choose to use or not. And that leaves us with one final, pretty powerful question to think about. In this digital world we're all in, where does your self-worth truly come from?